Westbound 91 approaching beach. Pitch back 20.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
What's up, dirty dogs?
Oh, we got us another chase.
West of beach and 70 miles an hour. I'm trying to get a lane.
CHP's in pursuit.
The number 2 lane.
We got our first bag going. Sheesh. Let's go. Yep. In fact, I was just about to go live about 4 minutes ago because there was another chase, and then that chase ended. That dude pulled over, and now there's this one. Now, I think they said that there was a spike that just happened about a minute or two ago. So we're in Garden Grove, Buena Park area, as you can see. I do believe it's a stolen Silverado white truck. Now, I don't know if it's the same one from earlier. I'm guessing it isn't. Because I figured, okay, well, they impounded the other one.
I'm not going to be able to.
But it's like it. It's not the same one, but it's like it. That's it. It's good to see you, B-Roke. My bro.
Vehicles exiting Valley View from the West 191.
West on 1 LB98, 2 vehicle 20,002. Kramer, contact.
Hell yeah, got my shit on. Got my stripes and everything. You better quit playing. I'm playing a sergeant tonight. Only on TV. It's only where I steal the valor. Not out in public, just here in my house. It's where I steal the valor. Oh.
Vehicles now eastbound 91 from Valley View.
Mm-hmm. Back eastbound now. Sticks is in the front room. He's laying on the couch.
One of the requests, CHP.
531 negative. CHP has not been requested. They have
Uh-oh.
multiple
Uh-oh.
events.
Double blackout. Blackout. No. Blackout. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for
Round 1. Smoke.
I look good in the uniform, shit, yeah. Ready. Oh, give me a charger. I'm going to start pulling motherfuckers over.
I ain't high, I'll tell you that.
I'm telling you, I'm going to start pulling motherfuckers over. All right, here we go. Which one are we on? Okay, you guys are on that one. Let's put you on this one for a moment. I'm going to take care of something really quick. And it's good to see each and every one of you. One does spawn another. One spawned two. So it's good to see you guys.
Eastbound 91.
Amy, thank you so much, Amy B. It's great to see you, Amy. Thank you for always being so kind. I appreciate you. You know I do. You know I do. Shout out to all my bros at Metro Air. And, of course, the secret squirrel. He knows who he is. Shout out to the secret squirrel. Hopefully you watching. Another white truck. Same kind of white truck. I mean, the same kind. 1500 Chevy Silverado. I mean, I think it's maybe like a little difference in year, but pretty much the same.
Eastbound 91 east of the 5.
All right, eastbound 91 east of the 5 now. In beautiful Buena Park. We're going to
Pursuit eastbound 91 east of the 5.
go to Knott's Berry Farm, hang out with the Peanuts gang.
Probably going to flip that state college again.
Like it's currently eastbound 91 east of the 5. It is wanted for 245 with a firearm used, and the driver is currently reaching under the seat.
All right, so he's wanted for a firearm use. He's reaching under the seat. He looks like he's got his phone on or something. Oh, yeah. Viewer discretion is advised.
Continuing eastbound on the 91 from the 5. And Parkville, we're monitoring the red, so we don't need the broadcast over the air.
Oh, shit, yeah. Look who's here. Look who's here. Shout out to the professor.
Eastbound 91 through Brooklyn 65.
Tom flying the helicopter. I don't know if Tom's working tonight. Jonathan Cruz, thank you so much.
San PD is advising that the shooter of the 245 is the driver. The driver is the 245 shooter.
What's up, David? How are you? I don't believe it's a clown car. I believe it's only one person in there.
Eastbound 91 through
But,
Euclid, 70 miles per hour light traffic.
Old Chevys are hot today. Like a rock. Ah, okay. Thanks, Tom. Chick or a dude, don't know. I mean, they were they were far out in Orange County, and I was listening to them there because, again, I was just about to get on. I was sitting here, title ready to push go, because there was a chase way closer that ended just now. And then this one started to go, so I said, fuck the other one, let's listen to this one. And then that's exactly what NBC did. NBC was already on their way. They said, fuck it, just, let's jam on down to OC and catch it, and here we are. And you know what's fucked up is 5 went up. 5 flew all the way to the chase, the first one. It ended. They didn't get anything. Then they flew back and landed. I watched them land. So, yeah, they missed out on this one. But maybe they had to get fuel. So, I don't know. Maybe they were low. Where did I get the suit? Man, I want to tell you. It just appeared.
2752 northbound
magically.
405 from Magnolia. Silver Toyota Sound swerving, 18 King Frank 157.
And here it was. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate you, Carol.
540 copy.
Of course, yeah. Dodger lead went away? No way. They was up. Fuck, I know Gil's happy right now. God damn it.
I'm still set up just east of Valley View if the vehicle comes back this way.
It was up 7-1. How did it go away? The fuck happened? We're playing the Rockies. Does that happen? When you play the Rockies, that's not supposed to happen. Eric, thank you so much, Eric Shima.
State College now.
Like a rock. 6-7. Holy fuck. They get 5. Bobby's just taking his shit out here, ain't he? Old Bobby Miller taking his shit out here. Gil's laughing all the way at home. Oh, he's getting off. Let's see what's going on here.
I'll be staying on the same log as Robert 5.
All right, so we're in Mickey's house.
I copy 10-8 on the same log as Robert
Anaheim
5.
PD.
Let's
Let's see.
449.
Betty gets back on the freeway. Goes back the other way. What do you guys think? Big left right here. Nope. Of course you didn't get it, dummy. Of course not. You better do something fun. Like go in front of Mickey's house and do a donut or something. Donuts at Mickey's house. I want to see some tire graffiti. There you go. Got out of the inning. God damn it. 6 in fucking the first 3, Bobby. Come on. on.
Everybody is still eastbound Orange Thorpe from Placentia. Actually through the 57, it's continuing east.
Good old Guard Grove. Boy, he must live here. He hasn't left this area, kind of. I don't know what the Dodgers are doing. Fuck.
Air 5-1, we're going to switch to purple. I know it's still only on the red with no usually yet, but we'll switch to purple.
Big ups to Air 5-1. Get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it. Without any further ado, it is time for
Round 2.
This is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
Smoke.
the Red Sox won. Well, if they played anybody in the NL West, I'm happy they won. How's about that? But if they didn't, then I can't say I care much. You got to help the Dodgers out sometimes.
He's John Kramer from Lynchburg.
Hey, and the Red Sox do that. We trade with the Red Sox. You know, Turner went over there, Price here. I mean, it's happened. We had Manny Ramirez. They had Manny. It's happened. Garbage Grove. That's fucked up, sir. That's fucked up. I'm looking sharp. Shit, yeah.
Through Mariloma, 70 miles per hour.
Until I get my badge and my nameplate and all the other goodies.
I'll be standing by State College in the 91 with this fight.
5520, I'll stand by State College in 91 with this fight.
No, I'm not a chippy. I just play one on TV, Mark. That's it. And on Halloween. I play one then, just to say. Just to
So
let you know.
southbound Kramer from La Palma.
Another white Chevy truck. Same make, Liz.
On the gray, this vehicle's back west on 91 from Kramer. Area.
Bulldog over top.
West on 91 from Kramer. 5525.
Better watch out. Don't want him to get a
State
bite
College,
of you.
first fight.
Shit, yeah. Fucking Ian's here, man. Thank you, Ian. It's so good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the dono, but it's better to see you.
I'm not just whistling Dixie, no. I'm singing you a Bayou serenade, I guarantee.
Let's get it, Muncie.
They copy
Start the
the
inning
southbound
off right.
91 from Kramer.
Thank you, Ian.
Approaching the 57 in the slow lane.
Thank you, Gracie. Appreciate you.
South 91 approaching the 57 in slow lane.
Number 3. Approaching the 57 here.
Number 3 approaching the 57.
The 57.
And then we'll be set up west on the 5.
594 set up westbound 91 at the 5.
I don't know if that was a great thing to try to catch that ball with your bare hand, your pitching hand. That doesn't make much sense, especially when you have a glove on the other hand. But I get it. Coming back
Setting
up
up at State
fast.
College. We're in the 2 lane right now.
Ellie, I'm glad you think so. Most
Right.
don't.
Approaching State College.
North to the right approaching State College.
Just look at the comments on the videos.
State College.
But thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I really do. And I'm glad you're here.
Welcome.
State College.
You need a Diablo sandwich and a Dr.
Northbound
Pepper?
State College,
Let's make it
91.
fast.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
That's it. That's what we dealing with here. This is Shitty Chevy Day or something going on. Not just hump day, it's Shitty Chevy Day. Up. He was going to spike him right there. Chip was just lying in wait. They're trying to get him. They're coming for you, Billy.
State College through Orange Farm.
So it looks like Anaheim PD behind him.
Northbound State College.
That doesn't look like the Chipper's behind him. But we definitely saw Chippy there with a spike strip trying to get him. Oh, a little jump there. Quick bottom out. That's right. Dang you, Joe Boo.
Northbound State College.
Beautiful Fullerton now. Shit, yeah. Let's go.
Center.
Damn near the airport.
Oh, well, welcome to Hazard County. Good to...
Northbound State College, north of Commonwealth.
The Cops theme song? I have that in here somewhere. It's all I can play for you. Otherwise, you get a copyright. Copyright notification. I got it for the F. Donald Trump when we watched that protest. Remember the guy with the stroller who had the big speaker and it was blaring? They ganked me for that one because I didn't mute it.
Westminster units, State College, he's ramping the con and stop 57 again from Chapman, so he may go back westbound 91.
Southbound 57 from Chapman.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't like music more than 5 seconds. That's, copywritten. You have the rights to the music, you can play all you like. But I don't have the rights to any music. So there is that. All right, back on the freeway. Let's get it. Let's get them chippers involved up front now. Come on, John. Come on, Punch. Sergeant Contreras said you could do it. Get him, boys. Get him. Pull your guns out. Never fire them, neither. That's me. I'm the YouTube asshole. I've seen you. You're that asshole on YouTube.
Confirm that Westminster unit is still standing by at State College. Looks like we're probably going to take westbound 91 again here from South 57.
I don't know why, but they didn't allow the pit. They were asking earlier. Right when I first got on, they were asking for the pit. They said negative on the pit. Because, oh, wait, I forgot. Because he's wanted for a firearm, crime involving a firearm. That's why. You come to pit him. He can fire when he's turning around at you. It's dangerous. So he's already wanted for a firearm crime. So there you go. He should be armed. That's a good screenshot right there. I'm going to get that one. What time is it? Timestamp of 1825. Okay. 1825.
Westbound 91, west to State
Smoke,
College.
you need memberships. Okay. Someday we'll get that going. Bass player. I barely know how to pin something up top, so I don't know how to figure all that out. Bass player, thank you so much. A Skeens jersey, huh?
Negative on a spike here. That was set on off-ramp.
110 for negative spike on the off-ramp.
Skeens jersey. Which of the major teams do you think are going to nab him first? I don't understand. Skeens is already a Pittsburgh Pirate. Unless we're talking about another Skeens.
Set up there. They've tried twice to try to spike them in. It's been no good.
I copy. West Tennessee set up spike there. Spike to spike.
Yeah, I don't know which Skeen you're referring
We're
to,
back
Base.
northbound State College. I don't know if he's going to take the loop again like he did before, State College to Chapman.
10-4. He's been going on that. Northbound State College, north of Warrensthorpe now.
Other than Paul Skeens.
Having unit set up at Chapman, Fullerton for a spike there in case it gets 7.
That's 10-4. Requesting the unit to set up at 57 and Chapman Fullerton. The unit can respond.
All right, filling up 3. And I'm sorry, Base. It's just moving so fast on my end. We have a little over almost 7,400 in all 6 rooms, so the chat room on my side is just.
Now that the suspect's broken or
Oh, wrong side of the road. What are we doing here, Billy? Oh, we saw the spikes.
Impressive.
This guy's a Jedi.
That is correct.
Oh, boy. Billy, you seen it in the dark.
And per PD, the wife of the suspect may be at the Motel 6 via Burton and State Lodge.
The wife of the suspect may be where? God, it was kind of fucking my ears. I couldn't hear it. God damn it. It's fucking in-ear monitors. Thank you. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for
Round 3.
I've got a date with Mary Jane.
Smoke.
John Chapman through Acacia.
He's at Motel 6. Hell yeah, he's gonna bang it out.
All right.
Westbound Chapman through Victoria.
Doesn't have to wait for a visit. Oh, we're gonna have that right now.
Southbound Raymond from Chapman.
Wrong side of the road a little bit there. In the median.
This is Captain 187, suspect bound with the handgun.
Whoa, that was.
Motel 6. Due to that info that was put out. That's on State College.
Did they say 187 suspects?
Probably have the unit set up on State College with the spike.
So he's a murder suspect with a gun? Oh boy.
Right by the Motel 6. Sheesh! Unit right by the Motel 6, just ready?
Ah, thank you, Emily. God, Emily, that's a big dodo.
Impressive.
Silverado pickup.
Emily, you're always so awesome. Thank you so much for the big dono and of course the kind words as well. All I can say is thank you,
Emily.
Raymond, south of Ash.
Murder is a terrible crime. Yes, Josh, it is.
Westbound Orange Thorpe from Raymond.
Could be a murderer. Could be. Don't know.
Kill both my parents. What you doing, Beardo? It was self-defense, bitch.
What up, G? Whoa. That car should have stopped. He just kept rolling. Almost sideswiped that cop. Oh, boy. Get her going, Billy. No Stinky, no peace. Yeah, old stink ball's been on the couch, rolled up in a ball all day long. That's it. Full battle regalia. Oh, no. Come on, please, Internet. Thank you, Internet gods. Thank you. Thank you.
Where you can help you, Bottom Park's going to handle. Southbound State College.
We're back southbound towards the freeway here.
Okay, the Southbound State College is from Orange Thorpe.
Thank you again, Emily. That was a huge donut. Thank you.
College from Orange Thorpe this time.
Yeah, it's like the same one, basically, that we saw today. Same color, too. Oh, he just got through that one. Jeez.
Impressive.
Oh, boy.
And Spike. Minus standby.
Good spike. We got a.
Sunset College and good spike.
All right, so it sounds like we got a good spike, so his tires should be going down here. Oh, wrong side of the road. And viewer discretion is advised.
State College, just off of 91.
Bro loves that Motel 6. Oh, boy, what do we got?
Southbound State College, south of Romney.
Oh, I don't know, Aaron. Oh, probably 12 to 16, somewhere in there. It's good to see you, bro. And again, I gave... Oh, here he comes. Oh, but he said no. Oh, I'm coming for you, dog. He may have missed you, but I ain't gonna miss you, Billy. Oh, here I come. Oh, the Pac-Man game is on. Let's get it. You better get that power pellet. Jessica V, let's go, Jessica. You gotta remember, that's a solid bumper on that shit. That ain't no piece of shit fucking plastic bumper. Uh-oh, what's he gonna do now? Is he gonna wait? Is he gonna be calm? Is he gonna push his way through? Oh, we're gonna do a little push. Little tush push. Isn't that illegal now? The tush push. Oh, there's another one for you one more time, Billy. Oh, not that one. Oh, there's a couple cars you're paying for, Anaheim PD. Anaheim PD, you will be getting a bill. I assure you for that one. You got 3 bills coming. And it ain't for just fixing those cars. I assure you, someone's neck's gonna hurt. Someone's neck's gonna hurt, Billy. I don't care if you didn't even do nothing. Oh, I just seen him and I hurt. My neck turned and it broke.
A armed suspect. We're gonna try to pit the vehicle again and trap him.
Bro, they've already fucked that thing up. Yeah, bro, I'll give it to him. He's duking it. He's definitely duking it. Oh, here he comes again, Billy. Slide through. Oh, that's all he is, Billy. He don't mean no harm, Billy. That's it. All been in trouble with the law since the day he was born. Oh, Billy. He's on the phone, too. You can totally tell. His tire's down, too. He definitely got a good spike there. They're getting him, Billy. Just a matter of time.
Wouldn't change if they could. She has some type of spam problem.
Thank you, Kevin and Rhonda. Thank you.
Who thinks she's involved in a TC and she thinks she's being followed, but she has no discretion. She's now pulled over to the right shoulder. She wants CHP to make contact with her to make sure everything's okay.
James, this chase is not complete just yet until you see him jump that motherfucker.
Fighting the system like a true modern-day Robin Hood.
When you see that, Billy, that's when you know that motherfucker has been completed. Stunt jump complete. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Is there any way unit you can set up at State College in the 5?
Our 5-1 copy requesting a unit to set up State College in the 5.
Stop that 5 at Euclid. It's almost driving out. So I don't know if it's going to make it this far, but we're approaching Catella here.
Yeah, we're in Mickey's hood. That's how Mickey do it. Mickey's gangster. I try to tell you. Ain't you seen him on South Park? That was real Mickey right there. You seen South Park. That was real Mickey. Oh, here they come again.
So they're southbound State College from Catella. They are advising their units if the suspect takes the bill, do not chase them. They're going to release the dog.
Okay, so if he runs, don't chase him. They're going to release the dog. Thank you, Heather. Heather Weeks, let's go. Yeah, they got the doggy right there. Oh, come on. Get those buildings out of the way. Who put those there? Oh, damn you. Missing it.
Trying to actively TC into the PD unit.
Oh, he's trying to actively crash into... So assault with a deadly weapon on a cop. Oh, that's not a good one, Billy. I don't think the judge is going to like that one.
Under the 5.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Round 4. Smoke.
City through Chapman.
Nice hit, Freddie. Nice hit, Freddie. That's a stand-up double.
City through Don.
Oh, here they come again.
Yeah.
502.
02. Can you try recalling the party? They drove away as I drove up.
Yeah, I'll call her. Stand by just
Uh-oh,
City
here
through
they,
the 22.
here they come again on him. Oh, boy, here they come. Keep going. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, boy. Talk about almost getting smacked in a police chase. Holy shit. How did he miss that one, Billy? Bro.
Holy cow!
Oh, man. That was a crazy one. That was a close one, ladies and gents. Almost seen a nice smack accident.
We're keeping it up.
This close. Wow, James Margolis. Thank you, James. That's a huge dono.
Sheesh. Impressive.
Thank you so much, James Margolis Photography. Let's go. Thank you, thank you.
Hot memory east of City Drive, weapons facing eastbound.
Oh, they on him. They on him. Oh, Billy, no. No.
Shots fired. Eastbound memory east of City Drive.
Uh-oh. Viewer discretion is advised.
off memory in Bristol. All right.
Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh, my God, they're firing on him. Dude, they're firing on him. Unloading on him. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Wow.
Holy cow.
And they ended their feed.
110
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, bro. Bro. Hold on, I got it for you. Just give me a sec. Don't go anywhere. Come on. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Try and make the stop at Hermosa.
Bro, that wasn't just burnouts. You needed to see the firearms going off just north of that car. It was nothing but... Bro. We can't hear Anaheim PD. They're fully encrypted, Carlos.
Units, weapons are facing eastbound on memory. Weapons facing eastbound on memory.
That's why, again, we're listening through the CHP side. The CHP were, involved in this because they were on the freeway. That's why I want them to stay on there so we can hear it, a little more active. We're not hearing as much because Anaheim PD's all over the top of it. Bro, this one's making the news. Again, viewer discretion is advised, obviously. You never know what's going to happen, guys, and that's why I tell you, you never know. And
Correction, they're going to be over the riverbed. They're over the riverbed.
oh, boy.
Can advise them we do have Bristol and memory blocked off.
I copy you have Bristol and memory blocked off.
Dude, they just stopped their feed. 4 said no. We're done. we're out of here, Billy. No more. Unless they put it up again, but I don't see it.
Ready for confirm your Bristol and memory. Assisting San
In fact, they're replaying. They have a replay of it. But that's it. Just a loop. Wow. Wow.
57, stop main Hermosa, just west.
Oh, that was a good pit. 7's over top 2. I didn't even know. Let's take a look at 7. See what 7 shot looks like.
Showing a mapping, 2 San Ana units and possibly one of my Westminster right now.
The 7 shot of it all.
Want to copy? I'll switch to purple, try that.
Shout out to Rob. The other half of the dynamic duo, Marcel and Rob.
94, copy out, Bristol and memory, closed off.
Oh, there's the K9. Bro, you can see how many fucking bullet holes are in that car. It's windshield. Holy fuck. It just Swiss cheese went through it.
Memory, Bristol shut down westbound traffic and subject 18 westbound.
Oh, I'm not rewinding nothing right now, Terry. It's good to see you. It's too much happening. Now, you don't know. He might still be alive, even though they dumped on the car. Doesn't mean they hit him. Don't you remember the guy that stole the 3 cars and ended up crashing into the gas station? Remember? They shot that truck up. That dude was fine. That dude lived.
59 copy. I'm going 97 now.
I know you remember that one. That was like one of the best chases we've had in a long time.
56, go ahead.
Bro carjacked 2 cars, one
I'm going to be 73 northbound, north of Aliso Creek.
in a house.
California dealer plate. I believe it's going to be 64263, possibly 3 Adam.
He gone?
Exactly northbound 73 Aliso Creek.
Like gone as in past or gone as in he's out of there. He's not in the car. He ran. Just to clarify. Bro's hands up. Holy shit! Holy shit! Bro lived! I told you! Holy shit! Hold on. Holy shit! Holy shit! He's right there. He's fucking right there. He just got out of the car. I'll rewind it on the other channel so you guys can see him come out because the other one's more delayed. Holy shit. Dude is right fucking there. All the people said rest in peace. You're all wrong. I told you. That's 2 times. That's 2 times. That's 2 times. Told you, man. Oh, boy. Dude, that dude, if he gets out tomorrow because of lax laws, I don't know. That's Orange County. That dude, Todd Spitzer, apparently, he doesn't play around. That's one DA don't fuck around. But if he happens to get paroled or, you know, gets out on released, dude should go buy a lotto ticket because he's got to be one of the luckiest dudes ever. Like, bro, how did you not even get hit? How did you not even get hit? Look at the windshield. Do you see the windshield? I can clearly see about 6 rounds through that windshield at least. Dude. Insane, dude. Insane. In-fucking sane. Billy ain't dead, bro. Is a fucking Duke boy. You just can't kill Duke boys sometimes. They're a bit harder. This was some GTA shit. Yes, you're right. Full-on GTA. Where all the cops try to block you in and everybody's trying to catch you and your car is just pulling out. All that. All that.
I get a return. Those numbers aren't fitting in the firm number for a dealer plate. Can you advise maybe a different plate?
So they still really haven't cleared the car. Unless that is a passenger.
Common numbers on the plate. The additional 3 Adam or
Bro, imagine if that's the passenger.
On the left side, small print.
Dude, did they shoot the windows of their own cars? They did. Look at the windows right there. They shot the windows of their own cars. Unless this dude shot back. Unless this dude shot back, they shot 2 of their own windows. Holy smokes. What's going on here? It's probably one of those things where one person saw one person dumping, so they were dumping too and just shot the window. I mean, bro, they're lucky they didn't hit nobody going on that other side of the freeway, you know, just all of us going by. So, scary situation, man.
1357 will be 98, negative ACD.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more quiet because, again, they are fully encrypted. So we can't listen to these guys. Okay? All their transmissions are quiet. Not to mention they're standing next to each other. So it's not gonna. They're not going to say anything on their radios much. Now, they must think somebody else is in there. Maybe this dude said, yeah, you just shot him, dude. He's lying slumped over in the front. Might have picked this homeboy up. I don't know. Pretty crazy, though. And you're still hearing the pursuit tone there, so still an incident. Coroner time? They got to secure the scene before they bring it in a coroner. And coroners are usually pretty busy. They don't just show up. You got to wait good 45 minutes to an hour. Eric Shima, thank you so much. What is that? What are you saying? For what? Bullet truck? What is that? I don't know what that is. Thank you, Eric. Explain in the chat room. If you can. I mean, it's going crazy. Out of time. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Sheesh.
Oh, the group of sheeshes. Sorry.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
See, I should have used that one when they started shooting him into the car. I know I'm terrible.
Package bed.
George, Nora, Sam, King, Lincoln, Edward, David 5, Nora, Robert, 2366.
Well, they got a guy with a shield now. They're making their way up. They're going to come up here now, clear the rest of the car. There we go. Again, viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised.
Clear out, they advise medics are clear to enter. They pulled the driver out. 20 copy?
Yeah, yeah, guys, he was shot.
20, I copy that.
That was his friend.
We can have all units go 90.
That was his friend. Holy smokes. Jesus Christ.
All units go 98 and okay to clear the air. Units in zoom traffic, WP 737 at 2049.
That was his homeboy. God damn.
And that was to Auto Imports out of Houston.
Almost got his friend killed. Over 90 rounds? How do you figure? Were you counting them? I know they weren't.
1 second, the log number for this, please.
Thank you, Eric.
51 log 447.
Thank you. 5520, if we could send that to the Sergeant Springer as well.
I don't understand what you're getting at, Eric. Confused.
42 1126 X-ray southbound 405 north of the
Wow, man. Yeah, dude. That's... Now that the scene is clear, the car is clear, they can bring an ambulance in to take a look at this dude and the other one, of course. Make sure the other one's not hit somewhere and he just doesn't know it because the adrenaline's pumping.
5540 will be en route. 5542, 1022.
Well, I guess you guys were right. I just didn't know there was two in the car. So, jeez, man. Careful who you hang out with, right? Isn't that what they say? John Sweeney, thank you so much, John. You know, John, I think it's just like an internet, like kids on the internet, and, you know, it's like a meme or whatever. I think that's what it is, because there's times where I go onto a soundboard and I hear funny sounds that I just put on there, and I don't know where they're from. You know, I don't know who said it. You know? You know what I mean? You know, and then there's like Welvin. him! Got him! Oh! Yeah, he's got to be a goner, Tom. I mean, bro, you've seen how many rounds they took.
George 2, you too. Good night.
Gosh. I guess it's a little better that it was at night and not during the day. Fuck around and find out, yeah. Unfortunately. But he might have been a felon prior, had the you know you can't be in possession of a firearm. He knows that's instant prison time. You know what I mean? So there's that, and then you already, you know what I mean, the call that you had, the assault with a deadly weapon by brandishing the weapon, telling somebody they're going to kill him. That's another charge. Yeah. Looks like he's lying there. Oh, boy. So you figured yourself with all that wrapped up, plus the felony evading charge in Orange County, mind you. Again, we're not in L.A. County. We're in Orange County, where they actually are tough on crime. When you steal, you go to jail. They don't just give you a slap on the wrist and give you a, you know, like a Sizzler voucher and tell you to not do it again. Okay, it's different over here. So, you know, he knew, I mean, you could be facing 25 years, and if you're, you know, 40, 50, bro, you're coming out when you're 60, 70 years old. It's your life. Your life's done. What are you going to do? Come up, be a convict and come out at 70, and then what's your life? Don't you remember Brooks Hadlin? Poor old Brooks ended up taking his own life. You know what I mean? Because he just couldn't hack into the world. He couldn't hack the world, you know? It was too much for him. Things were too fast, and he was in there so long that he didn't know how to do anything when he came out. Same shit. But real. Not a fake movie. Which was a great movie, by the way. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Dodgers get an extra insurance run thanks to Pies. There we go. All right, so fire and paramedics rolling in now that the scene's code 4 and clear. But you notice, okay, never mind. There they go. Now, this is the telltale sign. As you can see, they are doing CPR on them. You can see somebody doing chest compressions right there on him, right there. And that's why he's pulling out. Now, if they don't take him, then we know right away. Okay, they'll pronounce him dead there, and then they'll call the coroner. And this whole piece will be closed down for quite a while. I won't tell you that one. It's going to be a nice investigation. Plus the investigation of the pit maneuver where 3 cars were involved. I'm sure there's going to have to be that going on over there as well. $60 rounds, you're guessing? I mean, I couldn't tell you. There was quite a few officers there. I bet you there was probably at least 5 that fired weapons. And I was concentrated on one when I saw the muzzle flash, and dude, it was, you know, he emptied the clip, or the mag rather. So, and I think again at that point when you're firing, right? I think everybody else is gonna say, hey, we don't know. We got to fire. He's firing. We're firing. Because he's firing for a reason. Maybe he sees him with a gun and we don't, kind of thing. We'll go out on a limb and say dude's dead. But we'll see. I mean, they may scoop him here and because he's got a pulse and take him to the hospital. Try to save him. You know what I mean? Dies in surgery kind of thing. Looks to me like they're looking for a pulse. be honest. In the other shot, let's take a look. There's your other shot. CPR on a dead. Well, you know, you try to save them. If they have a pulse, they're not dead. Faint as it might be, you're still alive.
256, come over your stop.
But, let's see. I mean, we shall see. I think you're right. I think he's passed, but again, I'm no expert, of course. Second I go on there, it closes. You gone? Wow, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. It's a big dono.
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I'd like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure.
Thank you, Kelly H. You rock. It's a big dono. Thank you. And thank you for the kind words as well. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. All right, let me heat up another one. Wasted. What did you miss? Missed a lot. Okay, guys. Oh, man, he's definitely dead. Wow, I can't believe they're showing that right there. You can see him just lying right there. Yep. He's dead. They're not going to be moving him. Out. Can't watch the replay. I mean, you can rewind it. All you got to do is rewind. Because this is still live. So I can't rewind what's live. So just wanted to... Yeah, now, like I said, now you'll see them take off. They've come and done their job. They can't save him. They know he has no pulse. So he's passed. So now... You do call the coroner, like someone had said earlier in the chat. And, you know, the coroners usually, at least in L.A. County, they're, you know, it's going to take them a minute. It'll take them an hour to get there or whatever. Medical examiner to come take the pictures. You know what I mean? And then the body will be taken away by the coroner. Be a lot of investigation going on because it's an officer-involved shooting times, I don't know, 2, 5, 7, 10. I don't know. I'd hate to be the guy that has to do the report. Bro. It's fucked up, Justin, but it's funny as hell. But it's funny as hell. Yes, one spawns another, I always tell you. See, so I didn't have to do I got time off for the LA City Council, but I ended up doing 2 chases. So at least now that it's warming up, we're getting more chases. Things are happening. And I just want to say welcome to all the new viewers here in Smoke and Scan. Hopefully you click like and subscribe and join the family. And shout out to the almost 11,000 watching in all 6 rooms, man.
Impressive.
Sheesh. All right, ladies and gents, hopefully you're ready, because I'm ready. Hopefully I gave you enough time. It's time for...
Round 5.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke.
Yeah, I didn't need the news to confirm that one. He's laid out like that. You know what I mean? Bro, look at all these cops right here. How do you know how many fired, you know? It's Anaheim PD, Pinky. Oh, Pank. Anaheim PD. Now, CHP was involved in the pursuit along the freeways, but not here in the actual city of Anaheim. And Garden Grove and Buena Park and Fullerton where, you know, they were at. So it was a little bit of everywhere, man. Thank you, Myrene. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate you, Corey. No, we're not live tomorrow. We are live Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So please adjust to your time zone. 8 p.m. Pacific time. Dude, look at that fucking F-150 or 250, bro. Completely just normal with flip down lights. So you guys, you're fucking around in your car and you don't see a cop. So you're like, oh, let's fuck around. Let's do a pull. And the next thing you know, you're next to a fucking F-250 and whoop, just like Bob, rolling around in that all black Durango. They're rolling around in that all silver F-250. You wouldn't even know it's a cop. There's a dude in his truck. No. Still going. We're just not hearing anything anymore because, again, CHP has no part of this, and I can't get any of this. Yeah, that's a sweet-ass Ford right there. Look at it. A gunmetal gray. Good old gunmetal gray. Yeah, he's passed, Janet. He's not alive. You know, it was probably somebody, you know, he knew, maybe a family dispute thing. Pulled a gun on him. Knew he was going to go to jail for a while. And he was just like, fuck, I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to go back. Especially when I may do 20 years or some shit. Or may get life. You know what I mean? Fuck. Shout out to the over 7,000 on YouTube. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. Bob the Lib Sheriff. Well, Vinny, I feel like he's fair to his people there on his level.
It's 2203 North Southwest North of Heston Ranch. It's approximately 20 motorcycles doing wheelies at high speed. Time element 1 ago. WPPY 953 2105.
All right, so we have a pack of 20 Rough Riders fucking riding their motorcycles, doing wheelies on the freeway.
Riding around in that funky motorcycle.
Like Bungie. Hey.
They all think they're the Fonz. You like Lance the PI? Yes, good stream. Good thing about Lance, too, he's in a place where, you know, he's by himself. Nobody else is really doing what he's doing out there. And, you know, it's fun being like that. You know what I mean? And I enjoy his stream, too. I'm watching Califield. He's live now. And Bakersfield, he's rolling around. Two outstanding chases today, Todd. Todd, honestly, what would you give these chases? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being best. Combined, what do you guys think? Put it in the chat room too, guys. Combined score for both chases today. 8.5, you're saying, Lace Bacon? 7, see? 8.5. Well, this one was way better than the other one, to be honest. I mean, the other one was just weird. You know, it's not too many times you see some, you know, two different the chase between a guy, two different cars. 10, 8.5 to you. Sneeze, I think. 10, 8, 8, 7, 8, 10, 9, 9, 4.5. Somebody wasn't impressed. 2. I mean, come on, this one was kind of wild for a little bit. It ended wild. Again, Califield Lives, guys. It's a live stringer, Bakersfield, California. Smoking Scans 2 mainstream now. I'm out of here. I like it. I like it. I'm just trying to build it up, bro, so I can end up selling it to somebody, the whole idea and everything, for like $2 million. Then you guys will have some prim and proper host. I don't know, like Mario Lopez. Be up in here not smoking, telling you to drink wheat, doing shots of wheatgrass while y'all watch the chase. They have a fake stinky. I can see it. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. That's my intention anyways. Just letting you know the master plan. $420 Hayes. So it was good then. We're going to do a 420 show? Sure. You know, we never do anything 420 here good anyways. Like, we don't have really any good festivals anymore here. So, sold out. That's it. I'm trying, Vinny. You buying? Just it. Green juice. Oh, hell no. See that? Look, it's like, now that I even think about it, I equate Smoking Scan to Yellow Belly, the gut, the racetrack that we watch on TSV Motorsports. You know, its charm is the fact that it's so unpolished and like rough, but yet still has layers and fun. You know, it's got a little tits and ass there. You know, the cat's the tits and ass. Everybody loves Stinks. How could you not? It's handsome as fuck. Oh boy, look at the fire. Holy smokes. Jeez. Hey, is the fucking the Bakersfield fucking fire goblin back again? I bet he is. Hopefully he is, because I'd love to watch him again this time. We watched a fire goblin. This dude walking around and like literally walking around like this in the bushes. He'd lay down, you wouldn't see him for a second. He'd get back up. Next thing you know, when he walked away, you'd see where he was just laying. He lit a fire. The next thing you know, there's like 4 or 5 fires going at the same time in this field of weeds. That was awesome. I know there's got to be somebody in here who remembers the fire goblin. Good old Baco, man. Timu Coachella. Best part is no moderators. Well, you know, I moderated a little bit, but it's more people spamming and, you know, just trying to be disruptive, you know. I want everybody to have a good time. Even if you don't like me, I still want you to come in here and have a good time. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you might not like me, but you might enjoy everybody else. So, it just doesn't make sense sometimes to me, you know. You remember the Fire Garden Beach? Dude, that... Oh, man, I wish I would have remembered what day that is so I could just go back and clip it. That would definitely be a good little reel to put up. Start putting up little reels like that, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Small little brush fire. I mean, there are a lot of transients out there, you know what I mean? And it's still cold, you know, it's still 40, 50s, you know, at night. So, you know, you still have, we're not hot yet at night like summertime is, you know. So sometimes they tend to light some fires or, you know, make food or keep warm and it gets out. Now, not to say that that's that. It could be just a car fire or a car pulled over and caught the brush on fire. Who knows? But the fire goblin was real. People seen it. It's not my imagination. Fucking real. Yeah, it looks like a small brush fire. You know, they're not running around as you can see, so they're just letting it burn up some of that brush. At least they know after it burns, not gonna be in there for a minute. We're about done with rain for the most part. We might have a storm or two coming. I don't know. It looked like it was going to rain tonight, but it didn't. 8-6 Dodgers. 2 on for Teoscar Hernandez. No outs. Bottom of the 6th. Thank you, 2020. Yeah, I'm not, look, you know, Jonathan, I'm not here to see anybody lose their life or in any way. I don't take any, you know, fun in that. I'm not a poor person who enjoys gore, you know, but things happen. That's why I say viewer discretion is advised. And, you know, again, just as much as I don't want to see things, people choose their own will or their, you know, their fate sometimes, doing what they're doing, you know. And I understand it's out of desperation, you know, but sad deal. I mean, you notice when when we're listening to the scanners and the suicide calls come up, I don't ever say anything about those. I'll tell you that they happen, but I don't, you know, do a drop for them like I do everything else, because I'm bummed out by it. And I remember when the lockdowns really started happening here in California, how bad it really got. Like, people were really in a bad headspace, like, when that shit was happening. I thought the world was done, and it was just kind of a fucked up deal, you know, to be honest with you.
Western X Delta to General Ford.
Yeah.
A white Dodge Charger and a white Hyundai racing and speeding in that lane.
Hey, man, why is it always, and I mean almost always, got to be the goddamn Dodge?
Pull up in a demon on guard, looking like I still do fraud.
Like, man, come on. That power's too intoxicating, bro. Like, they don't even need the Hellcat. It's usually the fool with the V6 that's going crazy. The guy with the red eyes doing 12 miles an hour in the fast lane. He ain't trying to go to the gas station and spend another $110 to fill that motherfucker up. This is California. He's driving that shit in eco mode. Meanwhile, the guy with the V6, old fucking Mario Andretti, jamming around everybody, cutting it up. Bro. Just being dumb, Raul. So you just want me to kick you out. That's what happens when you don't like people. You pin them as other things because you don't know me. But yet you're still here watching me. That makes sense. You know, like, I don't like The View, right? I hate The View. I'm not watching The View. Not 1 second. Not a 30-second reel. Don't care. Someday, Raul, you'll realize that you have a limited time on this earth, and you've then you'll say to yourself, man, I wasted so much time just doing stupid shit. Because I assure you, I know you. I ain't the first one that you do this shit to. This ain't your first go around. Hell yeah, Scooby Doo. Was never much for Scrappy, but Scooby Doo is good. The original Scooby. And no, I never saw the movie Scooby Doo. I know they have a movie. I never saw it, nor do I plan to see it. Still haven't seen The Matrix. Again, guys, we're watching Califield Live, Bakersfield, California. Nice little brush fire, I'm guessing. Side of the freeway here. Next to some sort of facility. Silent facility. Just chilling, Sharon. Enjoying some bags, hanging out with the family. Talking to my haters who think I'm racist.
400 UTL and any pedestrian south off 405 just north of Artesia and route to the CC.
Other than that, oh, and watching the Dodger game. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Steele's third, baby. Mookie is just something special, man. That dude is something special. So glad the Dodgers picked up Mookie and Freddie. Oh, and Teoscar. They've all been, and Shohei. Like, they've all been good pickups. All of them. Every last one of them.
Forward to traffic, danger 1 is 4 miles to the east, headed straight to runway 24 over.
Cut the channel and go watch The Matrix. I think I made it this far, Steve, without watching it. And the only reason we make that joke is because one day you guys were talking about the red pill, blue pill thing or scene, and I didn't know what it all meant. Someone kept saying I was red pilled, and I didn't know what it meant. So you all had to break it down to me, like the whole scene about the red pill, take the blue pill. Yeah. So now I understand it, or I did when you broke it down to me then. Other than that, I mean, I don't know. It's not that I don't like Keanu or Lawrence Fishburne. That kind of movie just doesn't strike me as, I don't know. I mean, I seen the original Tron, and that was lame. At least that's not when I was a kid. I mean, the light cycles were great. That was cool. Matrix is a documentary. But what's funny how all you guys say the same thing, though. Watch The Matrix, but don't watch the other one. Like, don't watch number 2 or whatever it was. Must be one and done.
The time is 21:19.
I took both? Fuck yeah, I did. With a shot of whiskey. Fucking did. He really just hit the double play. He fucking did. God damn it. Ending. End of the 6. Dodgers 8. Rocky 6. Through 6. Idiocracy is a documentary. I agree with that. For sure. So you're saying and The Matrix. Both.
LA 78-145, will be 98.
7145,
Yeah, Joey, I've seen the first Fast and Furious, and that was enough. I didn't need to see another one. I told you, there's only one good thing about watching Fast and Furious. One. And what are they on, like 47? Fast and Furious, we're 62 and we're still going fast? Like, come on. The only good reason to watch it was that chick. Yeah, what was her? Jordana Brewster. Oh my God.
All right.
Now you want to talk about a good-looking chick? Jordana Brewster. Holy smokes. That's a good-looking woman. And I just kept hoping that Paul Walker would take his ass back to the sandwich shop and get another sandwich. So I'd get to see her. Instead, I got treated with fucking Volkswagen Jettas that fucking spoon motors and turbo boost. Turbo boost, yeah, I want to race for my fucking pinks. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I got. I mean, that's what I got. Bunch of shitty JDM cars that were way too loud on the paint. That weren't impressive. Like, bro, just bring back Jordana. She was the star anyways. Make me a sandwich. I'll tell you that. He's up.
There was a loose tire that flew across lanes and hit all three vehicles. They're going to be on the right.
Thank you so much, Eduardo Mejia. You rock. Hope all's well on your side. It's all good here. Having a good time. Hanging out with the fam's never a bad thing. We enjoyed a chase. Slowly, 2025's building a little steam. You know, I don't want to talk too much on it. You know me. I'm a fucking jinx. So, I don't want to fuck it up. So, I'm not going to talk about it too much. You know what I mean? I'm just going to say, hey, it was interesting. Had a wild ending. You know? And as we joke and shit, I mean, there's a lot of serious side to it, I'm sure, you know. We never want to see anybody lose their life. That's for sure. We're not here to glorify that in any way. And his family members might have watched his last minutes like that, and that's the sad deal, too. You know what I mean? That's the reality of it. And nobody's family should be subjected to something like that. But again, some people choose their fate, like I was saying earlier. It's a sad deal. The Matrix is next level. I mean, how old is The Matrix now? That movie's got to be 20 years old. 25 years old. It's got, maybe not 25. It's got to be 20. Got to be 20 years old for The Matrix. Got to be.
77-120 Thomas 23701 Southwestern Avenue in Torrance. Requesting call for service.
Okay, game. See, that's what I'm kind of saying, Luis. You know what I mean? And I hate to say that, when we don't know that, but you're kind of just looking at what you got. And, normal-headed person says, they chose their way. Because if he didn't want that ending, he would have just pulled over and never got into this whole mess. And, honestly, he almost got his friend killed, too. I mean, dude, I don't know how that dude got out of there without not getting hit. He didn't get hit. You didn't see the ambulance go take a look at him at all. And you saw a hail of fire. We're going to see tomorrow, I guarantee you wake up tomorrow, throw a fucking dart. Your favorite news station's going to have that story smack dab in the front page unless something crazy happens. Unless something wild happens, that's your tomorrow's news. Front page. Especially in OC.
Again, possible 23-152 eastbound, 10 east of Azusa for a black Honda sedan. 8 William Victor.
25 on the Matrix, huh, Tian? Thank you.
Lake 2010 Honda Porter out of Bloomington. No further.
But he shielded him? He was shielding him from the fire, you think? But, I mean, again, that's not a proposition you kind of want. You know what I mean? I love my friends, but I don't want to go down in a hail of gunfire with them. I do if we're being attacked as a country or something. I'm all down with that. Go out in a hail of brass.
77-400, you're 1097, requesting 1185.
Not prematurely, just because of bad decisions. And they would say the same. I know they would. I wouldn't have to ask. They love their lives. The pick of destiny. That's it. All right, yeah, I'll do one more with you in a minute. Hold on, I need water.
only, eastbound 60 west essential. Suspect vehicle is a big
did I miss a donut?
That continued eastbound on the 60. Victim was in a black sedan.
Sorry.
That was possibly blocking lanes. It's called in by a west only at this time. KMD 453 is clear at 21.
Let's see it on my side. Can you just tell me in the chat room who donated, please? So I can say thank you to them. Please.
2126.
Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate you, Daryl. And I apologize to whoever I missed the dono. Going down in a blaze of glory. That's it, man. In a blaze of glory. Good old Bon Jovi. Where's he at? Just counting his hundreds of millions of dollars, I'm guessing. He owned like half the jets or some shit. I don't know.
Report of a fire underneath the eastbound 10 and the 110 connector.
Uh-oh.
Smoke was seen. Also being reported underneath.
Thank you, Brandy. I'm so sorry I missed them. Just so many people in here right now. Still almost 7,000 in all 6 rooms. So I apologize, Brandy. Thank you so much.
I got the eastbound 60 to the northwest team will be closed till 0500.
Yeah, I have no way to check them because when they go past, I can't find them anymore. That's why I was looking back. I was scrolling back to see it.
Fire on the right shoulder. Fire.
That's what happens when it gets crazy like this, you know.
1551 LA.
So, I apologize too, Brandy. Trust me, I do.
400, 1039, 7 start towing, ETA 20 or less.
Copy.
My Telica, my Telica. I love my Telica.
55 passenger northbound side, South Alata Center for Cam Sedan versus a center device.
5K, what? Oh, in your YouTube, you're saying? Yeah, we was popping. We had about almost 11,000 in all 6 rooms when it all was going on. When it was all going down.
Into the unit. That's a 6 circumstance. Up on 14 at Soledad. Up 13 St. King. Victim's going to be in a brown Toyota van. Suspect keeps with a blue 4-door sedan.
That thing is transient. It's cold in there. There's a shed there. Absolutely right. I mean, that's, you know, it's common. Remember we had that huge fire? Remember Scott went there and he even burned his hand filming.
We're getting additional calls. It should be a black Lexus ES300 involved.
Like his hand, like melted. So hot. Closed the freeway for like 2 days or some shit. Fuck it, man.
1551, that's for your previous stop log, Francisco and 8. Were you going to have impound info for me?
While he's walking around so we don't get dizzy and get back in the car. Look at the bar's dead tonight. He ain't pulling them in. 12:30 at the bar. Few ladies. Nobody dancing. Got to get the ladies up and dancing. That's when the mood starts popping. That's dedication. They did knock it down. Callie seems to be out. That's why I'm saying sometimes it bothers me when the camera's going everywhere. So I'd rather look at something kind of stable.
Westbound, west of the county line.
Not get dizzy.
2430, company 1097, westbound just west of county line. Did you want me to start Orange County?
Creed stopping by later. Well, remember we saw the guy with the Creed crew shirt. That was a little while back.
Gonna be taking the key off. 3180 at Center Point Drive, Washington, Walmart parking lot.
Old gray beers don't move the ladies. You, man, I want to tell you, Hydro Maids, you don't know.
Family was on scene though.
There's some silver foxes out there like me that do it. Bring the life and the party. Like, oh man, don't tell me you ain't seen Two Step. I mean, I've seen Two Step. I haven't seen him in a couple days, but Two Step's in here all the time. Bro, is that him right there? No, that's not him. He looks like him right there. This guy in the blue. Old Two Step, bro. He he's gotta be. I'm betting mid-60s, mid to late 60s. And he's coming in here with the Terminator glasses, a fucking beer in his hand, doing a little two-step, hitting on every hot young girl. I guarantee you he'd be right here in between these two right here and making them dance. Then they would dance with him for a little bit. Then he'd walk over to this set of two over here and dance with them. I mean, you ain't seen two-step. Like Magic Feet, that's it. That dude's magical, bro. I'm telling you. All these ladies come in like, holy small, old two-step is here. Bro has no fear. Bro just two-stepping it all the way to the bedroom. Seen him with like 10 chicks in one night. All hot young ones. Trying to tell you, he's pulling. Don't trip. Bro's pulling.
140 was transported to LA County by RA 801.
Ah. Want me to do one more? All right. I'll do one last bag. That's it. I got to put weed in there, though. I think this one's crushed out. You think we're going to get another chase? I don't know. I always say one spawns another. And we did have one earlier and one now. So, question is will we get the hat trick? Now, we almost did. Because before we saw the chase we just saw, before we saw that one, I was ready to go live on another chase. And as soon as they pulled up and they were ready to go live, that chase ended. They pulled over. Then they skedaddled to the one we just watched.
It's going to be a white Chevrolet van blocking the off-ramp lanes out of gas. Party starting in AAA. Eastbound 60, just east of the 15. Nothing further. KT 272, sorry, 2133.
Shadow copy.
7410 copy.
Chase, come on, let me hear it. Let me hear that shit. Give me that tone, son. You hear that? Where's Tom at? I don't know. He ain't working.
100, you can 1022 Central's gonna handle.
I don't know. He ain't in here. I haven't seen him in the chat room today. Sorry.
Transfer the call to CBS.
He's hiding. Do some secret shit. How are the Kings doing? They're doing well. They won 2 big games on the road. One in Edmonton. Had a big shutout, 5-0. You know, and then beat the Kraken in their house the next night. Now they come home to play Calgary, and I think that's the last game of the season. So, season's not over. We're not going to win the division. We're going to lose that by, I think, 2 wins, 4 points. But we did get home ice, and we should finish second in the division. So, best home record in all of the NHL. Could be worse. I think we're the team that nobody really wants to see. We can get past Edmonton. Look out. You know, and to be honest, Edmonton's beat us 3 straight years. So, you know, it'd be nice to be able to get back at them. We're almost like the Buffalo Bills at this point against fucking Edmonton. Those piece of shits. So shout out to all those Oilers.
Take off, eh?
All right. Hey, you better fucking take off, eh?
1107 West, direct.
All right. It's time for
Round 5. Smoke.
Alright, copy. Weapon safety. Eastbound, driver's detained. Calling out the passenger now.
Driver detained. Calling out the passengers. Shit, we almost had another chase there. Dang it.
Looks like a witness
Busy
calling in advising it's going to be eastbound 50 east of Country Village now. They gave a name.
What do you mean, go nights? What does that mean? Oh, go nights. We don't like the nights here. We're Kings fans in this. This is a Kings room.
7712,
Airport, copy passengers detained clearing the vehicle now.
All right, passengers now detained. They got him. Dang, girl.
7430.
What was she doing? I know what you guys are gonna say. She's either a hooker or a man, or she is a man and she's a hooker. One of the two. I hear it now.
28 similar to 4
Put it back if she comes back. I don't know where she's at. She might have went to sit down.
Nothing further.
Playoff question mark? Yes. Playoffs this Saturday. The Kings have clinched a spot. Home ice advantage. We're playing the Oilers first round. So it's going to be a tough feat, but we'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Califield Lives, guys. Califield Lives, where we're watching. I'll link his page here in a moment. Going good, Sean. How are you?
The right shoulder just
Finished watching a crazy chase. Now we're hanging out watching Califield, enjoying a few bags. We'll do an Easter 420 show. That's what we'll do. Okay, there's Callie's link.
And the plate is 8 Nora Tom Paul 619. Returns to a 2019 Dodge out of Lomita, unknown if it's occupied.
Of course, the Dodge every fucking time. Bro, why? Why, Dodge owners? Why can't y'all just be okay? You guys got to act a fool and do too much. You Dodge drivers do too much. Yes, I'm blaming all of you. Every last one of you. Even though the majority of you aren't going crazy with your Dodges, I'm still blaming you anyway. Dodge Damon, shit, yeah. That's what I would have done. I would have bought a Demon and just made the E and A. We've been done. Done. We're finished here. Special model.
I'll be back on tonight.
I guess in this day and age, you could have somebody like 3D print you a really nice badge. Just says Damon. Like a legit one, that'd be nice.
Well, we're getting multiple dupes advising that there's possibly 2 parties out of the vehicle trying to push it in the HOV number 1.
Uh-oh, Jesus. We got 2 people pushing a car in the HOV lane. The fast lane, the high occupancy vehicle lane, you crazy. They're going to get mashed. Dang. Hey, Gil, hopefully the fucking Padres lost tonight. I'm hoping. Probably didn't, but I'm hoping. I need you to know that. I need you to know that. I'm hoping. Saying it loud. Come on, Dodgers. 8-7 Dodgers. Bottom 7, 2 out for Pies. I think they should. Dodgers should hire me to do the play-by-play or the color. Be a great color commentator. Just sit there with my bag, talking mess. I could be just as magical as Vin Scully or Harry Carey. I could be that. With a bag.
For code 4, and you can 10-20 to the SO.
Oh, man. Padres played the Cubs and they won.
westbound Santa Anita. Gary reports there's a pedestrian running in center by.
Damn it.
Traffic.
Fucking Cubs, you can't help out. One fucking day.
Code ID to LA. Unit running
Thanks,
code ID to
Chicago. Fuck. Not one damn day.
S6 still getting negative response.
Thanks, Nico. And the rest of the gang. Thank you, Saya.
Southern Government.
60 Tom, off tow, provided a courtesy tow off the freeway, 1098.
796 Tom, on city provided courtesy tow off the freeway 98.
PD is now 90.
Vin Scully's the best ever, by far. He really was.
2002 Manhattan Beach and Crest.
I love it. I mean, dude had an absolute golden voice. Just knew what to say all the time. You know, he was super special, man.
You know, friends, so many people have wished me congratulations on a 67-year career in baseball, and they've wished me a wonderful retirement with my family. And now, all I can do is tell you what I wish for you. May God give you for every storm a rainbow, for every tear a smile, for every care a promise, and a blessing in each trial. For every problem life seems a faithful friend to share, for every sigh a sweet song, and an answer for each prayer. You and I have been friends for a long time, but I know in my heart that I've always needed you more than you've ever needed me. And I'll miss our time together more than I can say. But you know what? There will be a new day and eventually a new year. And when the upcoming winter gives way to spring, rest assured, once again, it will be time for Dodger baseball. So this is Vin Scully wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon wherever you may be.
Just an absolute legend. Absolute legend. I mean, we you know, as LA sports fans, we really have been blessed with so many great, talented, you know, broadcasters. Vin Scully, Chick Hearn, you know what I mean? Bob Miller, he's great. Even the likes of Trevor Denman at Santa Anita, like across the board. Even what's his name? Ralph Lawler for the Clippers. You know, he's a pretty talented guy. You know, a lot of talent. And not to say that's only here, because of course, you know, we just lost Bob Uecker. He was a great talent. You lost Harry Carey. He was fantastic. I liked what's his name? Fuck. Was it Peter Miller? This Week in Baseball. This Week in Baseball. God, what was his name? Was it Peter Miller? It's gonna kill me now. How do I not remember this? Dick Enberg, yeah, or what's his name, who just passed away too? Mike Lang. They used to be for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Lemieux makes a little move on Peters. He shoots and scores. Mario Lemieux beat him like a rented mule.
That guy. Talk about a legend. That man is a legend right there. Rest in peace to Mike Lang. He just passed a little while ago too. A lot of the greats have passed. Mel Allen. That's who it is. Mel Allen. Thank you, Charles. And thank you to Warren. Thank you, Warren. Worm. Yeah, Twib notes this week, and that was my favorite shit. I couldn't wait till Sunday so you could see This Week in Baseball in the morning. That's what the weekend was about.
Valid on a 2020 election.
Never missed an episode.
Rodriguez out of Riverside.
John Miller's good too, but it wasn't John Miller. They're right. It's Mel Allen. I should have known that. Moniak hitting 231 with the Roccos. All right, let's see, Mickey. Mickey Money back. Man, car into a tree, nice little Honda. I think it was a nice little Accord. It's an Accord, right? I think it's an Accord.
341126 northbound 15 Nichols off.
Looks big to be a Civic. Fucking Toyota on Honda Crime.
Northbound 15 Nichols off. The silver Lexus ES300 race shoulder. Unknown engine.
Right, lower. It was just great. Then they had the, what do you call it too? The home run derby after that in like Ebbets Field, black and white. Mickey Mantle versus Hank Aaron. It was just fucking great. Things like that.
1185.
Got him. I get scared when Freddie Freeman runs now. I mean, bro's like a giant giraffe trying to run with those long ass. He's mostly legs. Like if you look at him, his torso's nowhere near what his leg length is. Like his legs are long.
115-3410.
Not the Lexo. Man, those kind of Lexuses though, those things will drive forever. You change the oil and the air filters, so you're good to go. That's it. Change the battery every 12 years, 10 years, I don't know.
3430.
I remember Howard Cosell, of course. Howard Cosell. Fucking, he had those huge ears. They're like the biggest ears ever. Yeah, there's just so many, you know. There's some real gems out there, as they say. It's hard to be a good announcer. It really is. You got to have a golden voice, and, you know, be smart and witty. You know, you're not really. You can't just learn that. You got to be born with it. That's some like magic. You can't just be Mr. Herman, like you know. Bro, that's, you know. You gotta be born with that.
1331, I copy Crown Valley west of Sienna for a 28 Henry John Sam 07927 of Frank 2476128. Was there an additional unit trying to go with 27
last one?
Stop, you're recovered.
Even though I said the last one was the last one. I didn't want to waste this bowl on one fucking bag.
Walking in lane, wearing a hoodie and 5 jacket.
Yeah, man.
Holy cow! High pop fly. That would be a home run in a phone booth.
Bro is trolling.
And the 27 is going to be only.
1355, I copy northbound 5 south of so 28 Etron 68207. Go ahead with
At Summerall, yeah, it's good.
113 Flat Black Charles,
Name one I don't like. I'm not much for Joe Buck. You know, he seems to be pretty big when it comes to, you know, the baseball. You know, he's calling the World Series and shit. I could do without Joe Buck, to be honest.
December 2nd, 94.
It's an Accord, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. This looks too big to be a Civic. Lost to the tree. That thing's a brand new one, too, right? Fucking nice. Well, it was nice. Got airbag deployment now. Done fucked it up, bruh. It was going too quick. What's up, Malta? How are you? Happy Easter.
Last name is Mendez, not Jimenez. Thanks.
My apologies, Mendez.
Are you going to be in a rental truck and a white Volvo right shoulder of the off-ramp when impact east on 210 just west of the line?
Holy cow.
31
1, your 28 returns clear, showing current
Tom
registration
Hamilton? Who's Tom
December
Hamilton?
of
Never heard of him.
2025 for a 2018 Honda hatchback, registered to Las Aquino out of Lake Forest. Your 27 returns to the RO out of Lake Forest, showing license status none issued with a pending automated app on file.
Throw him something he can hit.
729.
Fucking Austin Bars. Fucking 9-hitter.
40.
Be a punk.
40, go.
Oh, Kenny Powers. Gary Thorne is great. I used to listen to him do the Devil games back in the day on Sports Channel. Gary Thorne is really a great hockey commentator. I really like Gary Thorne.
Returning to the last of Garrido Mendez of Los Angeles. And I got no matches for your party by name in DOB.
You know, I think with an announcer, you have to have like a voice that's very palatable, you know. People have to tend to like it and can stand it, listening to it. You know what I mean? If you have an annoying voice, I don't think you go too far as an announcer, even though you're knowledgeable or witty. It's like you got to have the whole package. You know? Bill King. I don't remember that one, Lure. Who did he announce for? Refresh my memory. Cousin Vinny, thank you so much for the dono. Fuck Joe Buck. Nice drop, dude. Yeah, thank you. Or nice drip. Thank you so much, Vinny. I appreciate you.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. I'd like to see you wiggle, wiggle. For sure.
08, clear for 1056, Frankenstein.
Yeah, Peppy, like when I was a kid, you know, I had Sports Channel. You know, our cable TV out there had Sports Channel. So I would come home at 3 o'clock, and they would start to play the Islander and the Devils games. You know, every once in a while you may get if the game was, just not, they didn't show it for a blackout reason, whatever. They'd give you maybe a Flyers game or something, but for the most part, it was all the Devils games and all the Islanders. And, man, I'd listen to Gary Thorne all the time in high school. Great announcer. Job for 9. Thank you so much for the dono. It's the best chase you've ever watched. The one in Colorado. Not even here.
Westbound Video, just west of Vincent, for a white utility truck pulling an orange trailer. Vehicle is swerving in and out of lanes and several near misses.
Mike Emmerich.
Now close to the right shoulder. No further, no followers.
Yeah, Mike Emmerich's good.
2154.
So the one in Colorado is the best one, Job. Where the dude carjacks 4 cars live on television. Snatches people out of their cars. And then tried to get another one, and they stopped him before he did that. And he got 145 years in prison, I believe. That's the craziest one. Man of low moral, 5... Is this really live? Seems like a 1-second delay. It might be. Remember, the internet's slow. Remember, I do have Spectrum. I don't know if you've ever had Spectrum anything. Cable, TV, or whatever. They're not a very good company when it comes to reliability. Now, granted, when it works, it works. And they do offer the fastest internet. But there do seem to be plenty of times where it doesn't work all that well. And that's talking to a Spectrum customer for over a decade.
I'll be 98. It's going to be a 3-vehicle limit 81. I'll be around to 1 lane for prep.
Number 93 took 1181.
Cam, yeah, I mean, he carjacks 4 cars and tries a 5th. And they're on him so closely he couldn't get the 5th one. Then he foot bails, and they caught him, and he was like high on meth or something like that. And you know, some states really, they don't play, man. They'll throw the fucking book at you. You know what I mean? And he didn't care. He carjacked a minivan and threw the mother right out, just yanked her right out of her seat, And thankfully, the daughter was smart enough to like, hey, let me get out of here too. She jumped out, thankfully. Otherwise, it would have been kidnapping right there. You know, and it's all unfolded on television. And I think it started in Denver and then made its way fucking, I don't know, almost 100 miles by the time he finally finished with all the cars. Fucking wild. Did I feel? I don't feel any delay, Brian. I just go with it. Remember, the scanner is always going to be ahead of what you see. Every channel is a little more delayed than the next. And that's on their own deal. I mean, try it yourself. I'm sure you have more than... You have a fucking phone and a TV. Next time a chase goes on, pick 2 channels that are doing it and show it and look at it and watch it side by side. Because that's what I do. I watch it. Okay, I just saw that car. Okay, so I know this one. And then I see it there. So, okay, so I know this one is now ahead of that one. So we'll watch that one first. So that way if they wreck, so we see the wreck initially, then I can quickly switch the camera to the other one that's 20 seconds behind and see the wreck a second time from a second view. Method to the madness. Trust me, I'm not just a dummy sitting here smoking in bags. I mean, I'm that. I am. But there's more to it. There's more to it. Does she need a ride? You can fix her? You gonna take her? Dang, baby, let me see it.
Imperial Highway and the on-ramp. 115-36, Sheriff on a stop at 79 in Los Caballos. They're requesting a unit for an eval.
Yeah, mister. Yep, we're in Bakersfield, Steven. Nub, thank you so much, Nubbin. Thank you for the raid and everybody who just raided with him. Welcome. Sorry I missed that. I thought it was going, but the chat was stuck.
8695 code for Imperial at the 91. Code for.
Alright guys, let me link you again, Callie's page, and then I'm going to hit the road. I got to finish some laundry and list some cards. And do all that glamorous stuff. But at least we got us a chase. And it's still 10 o'clock. So technically we're still an hour and a half into, we still got an hour and a half left in the pocket. So we may get the fucking full hat trick tonight. Might have to throw your hats on the ice. We might get 3 televised chases tonight. We might get that. And I just gave you the link in the chat room. I'll do it one more time. Don't mean to spam you, but there you go. Click like and subscribe on Callie's page. Great streamer, Bakersfield, California, so you can continue to watch this scene. As you see the cars get scooped up and the hot chicks in back, they might be damsels in distress.
Vehicle, which is 0673. Everything else after that is...
That's it, Fun Crime. Go Kings, go. So I'm going to get out of here for now, though. Thank you for all the likes, all the love. Thank you for the donos. Sorry Stinks didn't show up. He's just, I'm guessing he's mad at me. I don't know. Maybe he's mad at you guys. What'd you guys do? Maybe you guys fucking did it. Just saying, like, you know, I don't know. Maybe you guys collectively came over here when I wasn't here. Knocked on the window when he was looking out and flicked him off in his face, and now he's angry. Because he saw too many middle fingers in his face. There were so many. He was overwhelmed by the fingers in his face. So he said, I'm not coming back. That might be it. I mean, you don't know. You can't not say that might have happened. You can't say it didn't. You don't have proof. I mean, sure, it's a burden of proof on me to prove that you did it. I get that. But I got to check the cameras because maybe it did. I don't know.
All right, guys, I'm up out of here. Thank you so much for hanging out as you always do. On behalf of old Stink Bomb who didn't show up, I'm out of here for now. Keep the notifications on. Thank you for the likes, the love, the thumbs ups working. They're free. And I'll see you all on the next one, G.
This party is officially over.
See you guys. I'm going home.